Hello there YouTubers, hello. I got bored watching television and back to what I like doing. Just want to say a few things. Been communicating with Carl and with Doug over my problems with the isolation. Thank you very much for all those that's commented. Thanks for all those that's given advice, good sound advice, and thank you so much. Much appreciative of everybody helping, especially Carl and Doug. Now, Carl was suggesting that we put a variac between the power point, as it were, where that switches to the isolation and powering it up through that. I was about to try that, Carl. I was about to try it. Anyway, I'd had a message from Doug saying about how his is wired up. And I came back to the bench and I was sitting there thinking about it for a few minutes, you know, about what happened to the neon light. And then I thought to myself, hold on a minute, I've got the fuse wired in the same place, more or less. I wonder. And then Doug told me that his fuse is wired after the transformer, between transformer and load, which would be variac over there. So we have looped, excuse me, just that's better, sorry about that. We have looped the wire around, as it were, to cut out the fuse from there, and we've now got the fuse connected in there with those connection blocks after the transformer. So we're going to try that for a little while. A bit later on, when I've got more time, I'm going to put a neon light somewhere in the cable further up, but that means wires running everywhere, because I'm not cutting that main cable because it is part of extension cord. But we'll keep it safe. We use cable ties wherever necessary. So anyway, what we're doing now is it's another video today. Thought I would have a look. Oh, there goes the pin for the centre. Never mind. I thought I'd have a look at this radio. Now remember, we haven't got a valve tester for most of the valves in the other radio. And this one's complete, at least it appears that way, it's complete. So what I want to do is see if we can power this up, hope it works. If it works as it stands, we will swap the valves around and see if there's a difference. Sorry for the very close view, the other radio is behind, that's better. The other radio is behind. So I've just taken the plug off because I'm going to wire it into that connection block there. And lo and behold, look what I've just found. Someone's put a 13 amp fuse in there. Well, that makes me suspicious straight away. Why would someone put a 13 amp fuse in there? Probably nothing. I mean, you know, it might have been all what was available for whoever put that fuse in there. But a 13 amp fuse for a radio like this? Radio like this, 3 amp fuse would be perfect. So what we're doing now is we're taking these wires out of here and we're going to connect them into there. So we've got our bulb, amp meter and voltmeter and variac. That's why you should always check the plug. Also, I found, you see that earthing screw? That weren't in there, that was out. That was loose, and if you look, I think there's a little piece of wire, loose wire down there. So I should always check the plug first before you wire anything up. Right, we're wired up. We haven't altered anything or changed anything around. It's more or less been lying where it was last used, which wasn't that long ago. So we're selecting medium wave, volume, it's loose volume control, it's quite loose. So we've got it somewhere up in the middle. Yeah, volume control's loose. Right, okay, so that's on. Isolation is now on. Trying to angle the light in the right place. Right, okay. Let's start bringing it up. No, we haven't got it plugged in, have we? Oh, that would help. We're not plugged it in. Right, go and find a plug. Hang on a sec. Right. Turn the old dehumidifier off. Right. We're going to turn on now. It's switched on. It's hot. Plugs in. Radio's turned on. So we start turning up the voltage. See what the amp is. There, it's there drawing about 1 amp. Just under 100 volts. Let's bring it up a bit more. Just over 100 volts. Drawing about the same as the other one. Still nothing. At least there is a draw. Light bulb is staying out. So we're now about halfway, about 150 volts. Ampage is staying about the same. We have a very dim light bulb lighting on this side, but not that side. Just below the 200. Light bulb still out, still only drawing just over an amp. So just over an amp, just over 100 milliamps. Still nothing. Just in case we've got any issues with the medium wave. Just come out to 200 volts. Just gone over 100 milliamps. 103. I don't know what the percentages are. Dead so far. I'm up to. Oh, I was about to quit then. Got a little bit of sound.
Go back. Every time he stepped away from horror, no one was interested. But he wanted to use them to make a comment on contemporary life. It was really important for him. Other people came along and did the same thing.
Right,
but George was the first person
turn it down
to do
a little
that.
bit.
No
I've not got it on full voltage. I've got it just over 200.
Soft-spoken, very gentle.
I've got a slippy dial string. No VHF. I'm not having any luck at all, am I? Just under 200 milliamps according to that. Nothing on me. No VHF. Oh, not another one.
Proportionally fewer working people will be asked to help pay for more pensioners.
No light on our
even feasible?
tuner.
I don't.
Right. Long way to see if we've got anything. Oh dear. No VHF, no long wave on this one, just medium wave.
Come rain or come... Somewhat slightly fortunate for Clinical. One chance, one goal, Johnny Taylor, England 1-0.
We've just got medium wave. At least on the other one we had some long wave, but not very much.
Have mixed views on whether they should be shown. I believe so. That is so.
That's supposed to stay down to... Oh, that's music as it is now. Speech. Music. Right, okay. Graham. Obviously it's going to be nothing off. Medium wave. We haven't got a scratchy control.
With 75,000 British and Commonwealth soldiers killed, head of the army, General Sir Nicholas Carter, says nevertheless it was important.
Enough German strongholds were taken during the course of the battle,
Base works.
including Lollibosham, which probably meant that the High Command felt they were making progress. Looking back, of course, through the prism of today,
I'm not going to put it onto full voltage.
Levels of casualties could be justified.
It's just under.
Of course, the circumstances were completely different.
We're pulling just under 200 milliamps, if that's accurate.
Pointing out two of the BBC's best paid female presenters are Jewish. The paper's editor said the comments
Well, we've got something.
Winckelmann and Vanessa Feltz should never have been published. Their Women's Euro 2020.
And saved myself a bit of cash. And with each deposit, I food.
Brand new channel.
Removed the two main barriers to victory in the third interstate test with
Or some nice classical music. That's full volume, that is.
That's News No Sport with Gene Lewis. Dundee facing...
These were luxury radios when they came out.
day for everybody in Dundee to talk about.
Yes, so...
Make it comfortable, sir.
Karen Bardsley did fantastically well because there's a lovely...
So these radios, when they're working right, they've got a wonderful sound.
Do you know that?
Yeah, and that is only because I've been automatically enrolled into one.
Do you know how much is going into it?
I looked on my paycheck and it's about £9.80 or something a month.
That you're paying in?
That I'm paying into it, yeah. I was speaking to my employer and I think I'm only paying like 1% and they're matching that.
Yeah, so that's the minimum that's going in, which indeed is the minimum. And
You've got a buzz. Right, that's it. That's demonstration concluded. Yeah. A little bit lacking in response. I was hoping that maybe this radio was all working. It wasn't advertised that it was all working, but I was living in hope that it would be, so we could test the valves. But we ain't going to be able to. It's not in a good enough condition for that. So that's been good. I'm happy with it so far. It's just I seem to be having no luck with VHF, but we haven't got much long wave either. So there's probably a whole load of issues going on here. So let's turn all this off. Oh, so the variac is turned back down to 0 so we don't get mixed up, and you know, I think it's on low and it's on high. But yeah, there's nothing on the television. See, I'm bored. I thought I'd give this a go. The glass is in fantastic condition, but the valve, the tuning valve here, there's nothing there at all. It's dead. We've got to spare one of those, haven't we? Right, I'll post this, and at least you know what this sounds like now. I'm just a bit disappointed. I was hoping to get more out of this, but you know, again, what do you expect? It's come all the way from Wales. It's God knows how long it's been sitting in a loft. You know. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much for your help, and all those texters from Carl and Doug. Thank you very much indeed, and also Average Joe. He's given me a load of help too. Average Joe, fantastic. All of you have been very good, fantastic. Really, humbled by your help and support. Thank you so much. Anyway, take care, all of you. Thanks very much. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.